I'm talking to me in the mirror tonight. I'm gonna ask for the minutes, it's time for the fight. Don't bring the boys if they down for the ride. You lying on me, man, you know it's on sight.
I got a migraine, now let me explain. They out here throwing shit on my name. Ain't no what win, think we playing these games? We came here to produce and evoke change. Stress got my brain going insane, fuck you playing. I need to rant, these vampires be all the same. Trying to take some entitled, energetic claims, so I call back my energy from these thieves and these lames.
What's up everybody? My name is Jordan T. Mystic and I am here to do another mural. It's been a while since I've done one in public, but this is the first one I've done in someone's house. I'm doing this wicked car design, a Chevy, on this wall behind me for a gentleman who was looking for a Chevy in his shed, as you've seen. So this is really exciting because this is the first private murals I've done, and I'm gonna get the spray paints out and get everything going. So, gee, that sounded like a bomb alarm, a bomb alert. Someone off on a property somewhere's using a bomb alarm. Without further ado, there ain't gonna be too much mucking about. So I can get this bad boy done and do it. And hopefully he's got no cameras in here because I see me being a fucking weirdo, and that's all he needs. All right, let's do it.
We travel the oceans, so we will survive. But a utopia where we all gon' thrive. So it's on sight if you're telling them lies. No selling them vibes, no telling them your leftover size. You see, I be drinking that water, meditating all the way. I be praying on you playing, no pain, no resilience, no lames.
I'm talking to me in the mirror tonight. Don't ask that man if it's time for the fight. Don't bring them boys if they down for the ride. Now you know me, man, you know it's so tight. Talking to me in the mirror tonight. Don't ask that man if it's time.
Alright, that's day one done on this shed. I'm pretty happy with the progress that we got in so far. Not much done as you can see, but we got the sketch up there, we got some flats done. I got a lot more done than I thought I would today. Tomorrow is going to be a day where I'm going to knock as much of it out. I don't love doing these things in short periods of time because you really rush yourself. Now I can get it done in that short period of time, but I don't love doing it, so I'm going to take my time with this one because it's such a nice and relaxed environment out here. Alright guys, I'll see you on day two. Let's go.
Story about this boy who grew to be a king inside this void. Found himself in the water and he was destroyed. So he picked up and left and found his own voice.
So I am here on day two. We got a lot to do. It is a beautiful sunny day outside and we're going to get into this painting. Let's just get straight into it, eh?
My job so I could be a better father. Went in, stretch some more, I do that yoga. I went in, found me some mentors, I found my Yoda. I went in, talked to God, became a soldier. Paid it, anointed, I got it, I thought, but told. Went in, let go of all that I don't need to show. Went in, removed the fakes and the show-offs, compulsive liars and the slow ones. So I went in, created a little life that I can say I own. Went in, battle myself, I went to war with my rules. Learn on myself, you ain't finding no fool. Went in, read some more books, now I possess more tools. I fought my shadow, fought my God, now I'm so full. Went in, forgave myself for all the pain that I dealt in. Wrote some music so I could express how I felt. Changed up my health, saved my own wealth. So trust me when I say this king came for the belt.
Welcome to day three. Let's go here. Today I think I'm going to clean it up a little bit. We've got a short day, so I'm not super worried about it, but let's go!
3. I'm only here for a couple of hours. So today, what I'm doing, I'm gonna do the bulk of everything up the top. So as you can see on the wall, I've done the masking tape. I tried to start cutting it in and doing it by hand, but I decided to go with the masking tape and just hit it with a roller. Up here, at the top, I'm gonna need to go over the writing first, cut that in. I was going to spray that first, but I think I'll cut that in first. I'll do this wall, then I can come back tomorrow and sort of finish off all the highlights and all that. Hopefully I don't have to come back next week, but if I do, that's perfectly fine. All right, having said that, let's get straight into it. What's up? It's day 4 on the mural, and today there's not much I can do yet. I've had to order some supplies. However, what I'm doing right now is I'm touching up the car, touching up the black outline. If I've got time, I'm going to do the skirting because I put masking tape on the black outline so I can get a nice clean edge. And is that air horn again? Someone keeps running a bloody air horn out the back. There must be a military base close or something. And I'm going to start on the peach shed font on top, so that's going to go in some of the grey tones that I've got here. That's today's job. I've ordered in some things I can make some stencils out of. I've also ordered in some new caps so that I can get that real fine line highlights going in the next couple of days. We'll just wait and see. It's Monday, I'm a little bit slow, but we're going to see what we can do today. I'm going to do a lot of touching up today, as well as finalising some of the shadows on the Chevy. I can't really do much from here until I sort of finish off painting the black and let that masking tape come off. I'm also going to paint inside where the black goes in between the font, so I don't have to come back and do that later while the masking tape is still up there. Other than that, that's today's job, so let's just get straight into it, eh? Thank you for watching. Let's go. All right, before I continue, I wanted to share a little bit of insider information. If you're watching this and you feel like you want to be a mural artist one day, you're watching this and you're an aspiring mural artist and you're looking at getting your first job, you're thinking about finding your first job, make sure that you understand the cost of supplies. So what you'll find is sometimes I'll do stencils and sometimes I use masking tape like this, blue Scotch masking tape or something similar to that. This right here is everything I pulled off that wall, not including the top skirting and some of the extra sort of stuff, but that's kind of how much tape you're going to be using, and these are like Australian $13, $14 a reel, so just be mindful of that. Just be mindful that these are costs that need to go in, including things like rollers, buckets, actual paint itself. There's more supplies than just paint that you'll need when you're a mural artist. Alright, now that we've done that little interlude, let's move on.
It makes no difference where you go. There's one thing that they sure do know. There's no need for them to be blue, 'cause as Susans will always see them through.
Jordan here. It's day 5 and I have ordered some supplies to my house. However, they have not shown up yet, so I'm going to work on some more of the background elements today, I think. I've only got a little bit of time today. I'm here a little bit late. However, in saying that, I'm going to work on some of the background elements and try and get some of the, see if I can't get a sort of faded look on the background, because what we're going for is like the cityscape in the back where you can see the black, and then we're going to add some grey behind the car, behind the Chevy, and there's going to be another tone of grey that sort of sits offset, kind of like a chromatic aberration, just offset from that. So I'm going to try and flesh out a bit of that writing at the top, and I'm going to masking that in. That's today's job, so I'll see you on the other side. Let's go.
My city. Come on. My city. My city. My city. Come on, rise up. 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 Come on, rise up.
Forever. That took like an hour to do. So I'm going to take a break, have a Kit Kat, and I'm going to get that spraying done. Used most of my masking tape, so I know what I'm getting tomorrow. So yeah, you can't quite see it right now, and that's the trickiest part of doing these masks and everything, is I'm going in and I'm spray painting the shape, but I have to figure out, it's kind of exhausting on my little brain to figure out what I need to do when it comes to like making the shapes and making it out of masking tape so that I don't miss those sections and it doesn't look weird once it's finalized really, and spray painted it up there. So that's the trick. I can even see as I'm looking at it right now a few little mistakes that I need to, you know, posthumously fix. So yeah, it can be quite difficult doing this, but I suggest a lot of masking tape and patience, because yeah, like I said, that just took me an hour to put up there. Alright, so we're going to get into this part, but I just had a thought that occurred to me, and I think I'd definitely do this next time. I probably could have just made some cardboard stencils for the little sections on this rather than masking it off like that and spending all that time. I probably could have more accurately or efficiently spent my time drawing up the shapes for each part onto a piece of cardboard, cutting it out, and then just spraying it on there like a stencil. But also I have a dilemma, and I'm trying to manage it right now because I don't have very much time, so this might not be the final colour that goes down on this wall in this sort of chromatic aberration, but I've only got 3 different tones of grey, so I need to figure out, and there's 2 tones of grey on the writing and then 2 tones of grey on the background, so I need to figure out, I think I'm going to go with the lightest grey around the Chevy, and then I'll go with the mid-tone grey on the aberration, just so it doesn't clash with the writing. The writing is going to have some white outlines on it, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. However, I just like to share those things. So yeah, it's a learning experience. All of it is a learning experience. So let's get into this part. Let's get this sprayed up. Blah. Hello. Welcome to day 6. Now you may be wondering why there's no day 5 footage, why we skipped from day 4 to day 6. No, it's not a typo, it is not a cultural thing, it is simply because I forgot to bring my camera that day. So
the wall's progress might jump pretty quickly. However, by now you would have seen the wall's progress. So, welcome to day 6. As you can see, we've done a few of those highlights. Tradesman's tools really help him, to be completely honest with you. Those new caps changed the game. And you weren't here to see it, unfortunately. That's all on me. I do a lot of this on my own. All of it. The whole production, everything. A lot of spray painting. That's what I'm excited about. I'm going to finalise that writing, that font in the top. I think that might be today's job. But regardless, let's just get it done, eh?
I'm not completely like other people.
What do you mean by that?
People dislike me because I am not completely like them.
Oh, hello. There you are. I've been looking for you. I've come for these. I need some gloves. Because I'm working on highlights now and I'm seeing if I can't get this car done today. Bend over for me. Haha. Bye.
What's supposed to be right with you?
Hello? 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 Oh! You there? What's up? How you doing? So today we don't have much going on. So now that I've finished the Chevy, I need to do some stencils, some cardboard. I've got everything I need to get some stencils going. We need to do a stencil for the number plate. Then we need to do the stencil for the emblems on the actual car, the icons. So yeah, that's the job right now. Let's get this bad boy done. See what we can get done for the rest of the day. I still got about an hour, maybe an hour and a half left. So we'll see what we can get done, but I'm pretty close to finishing this. I'm actually quite excited.
sorry. I'm done for the day. I just had a spray can explode on me everywhere. Not in this hand because I had a glove on. I think I'm done for the day. I've been here for like 5 or 6 hours. I'll see you tomorrow. There's not much left. I might be able to get this finished tomorrow, if not the day after. So hopefully only a couple more days left. Definitely before the end of this week, I think. Started on the gradient on the font, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm all talked out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Don't buy any bananas yet, 'cause you won't live to eat them, yeah?
What is up? Welcome to day 7. It's taken me a week. We're a week into this thing. Day 7. Today I have a bunch of stencils to do, which is time consuming, but it'll be worth it. The final result will be much better on the wall than if I tried to spray paint it with the cans. Or hand paint it with spray paint, because I learnt the hard way, spray paint does not mix well with paintbrushes. So I'm working on some stencils for the emblem and the little icon on the front. There's like an eagle icon on the front of Chevys. Hopefully that should be the last things I need to do, other than a little bit of line work on the cup. As you can probably see as well, I had a great idea. Instead of trying to print out the emblem and do multiple different, I used to laminate my stencils, but you've got to print them out on A4. You can't quite get A3 laminators very easily, and you've got to print them out and then cut every single one of them out on A4, and they don't necessarily, and this wall's quite big, so I don't necessarily think these emblems would fit on an A4 sheet of paper. So what I've done is I've taken an old trick from childhood, from primary school, and I've used some baking paper. I've gone up to the wall, drawn in pencil, sort of roughly the size, drawn out a stencil for myself for both icons, and then I'm cutting out some icons with an X-Acto knife. Pencil, a ruler, all the really basic stuff, and some really thin, like, cardboard. This sort of stuff. You can get it in newsagents. The only thing is, it's time consuming, so it's up to me to take the time to do it, to get the effort, and to get the final product that I'm looking for. But yeah, that's today's job. Might do some finishing touches on the peach shed font, and hopefully start to at least mask up or get the car ready for the background. It's exciting, we're getting there. That's it for me for now, let's get into it. Sometimes, honestly, I don't feel like I want to finish these, because I enjoy them so much that the finish line, once I start seeing that finish line, I start getting nervous. I start getting anxious because the project's almost done. As much as I love having finished projects and I love having a body of work, I love the process of working. I love the process of doing murals. I love the process of doing spray painting and painting on a giant wall. So any opportunity I get to do it, I want to make the most of it, and I want to really milk as much out of it as I possibly can. Like even this morning, I've seen some extra details, just little details I can add to the car just to make it that little bit better before I start to paint that background in. And no one will notice these little details. No one will ever notice these little details. However, I notice them, and the best part is these tiny little details that I'm adding are going to just add to that emphasis. If you get one opportunity, one chance to seize everything that you ever wanted, you go for it. Capture it. Have a go. Really make the most of it. Please do, I'm begging you.
We're done. No, we're not. Unfortunately, I didn't get everything done today because I got here a little bit later than I expected. However, we're going to come back tomorrow and finish it off. There's not much left. So, as you saw, we don't have very much left at all. I'm going home now. I will be back tomorrow to finalize this bad boy and do the last finishing touches on it. Let's go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, hello there. Just give me a second. Just getting changed. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is day 9 on this beautiful Chevy Mural, and today should be the last day. As you can see behind me, we don't have very much left to do. Got to get this outlined, get the fonts outlined, get a lot of this masking tape off, see how our crispy lines go. Finish this up. We've got this emblem here. Derpy me forgot that it would be the same colour as the background, so I'm going to have to do some line work on that. I'm going to do some sort of detailing on the car, just a little bit of detailing on the car, then we should be done. I don't like finishing these. I love it. It's so much fun doing this, so the more I get, the better I feel. The more aligned I feel with myself, but yeah, day 9. Should be an early day today, I would hope. We'll wait and see how we go. Alright? I'm not going to make any promises. However, today might very well be the last day. So you'll know by the end of the day just with me. Alright, let's move on to painting. Let's just do it, let's get started, let's get into it.
How many unreleased songs do you have in your head or that we haven't heard yet?
1,000. I done lost hard drive.
Damn.
Really?
Hard drives from 05, 06, we never got back.
Oh, yeah. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Look, it's the return of the lyricist. I hope you're hearing this. Listen up, kid, cause when I'm on the mic, I'll be mysterious. He's fearless, are you serious? These bars be haunting all your nightmares. Get the huggies for the night tears. Change your sheets, you sprung a leak. Make way for the feet that be living in these beats. My ciphers be complete when I'm on mine. It's been a long fucking time since we strong-armed these rhymes. Send the left arm to the fight, might just wrong all these rights. Keep you strung up, hung up like Spider-Man to Spider-Man. Give you a kiss like Mary Jane. Got a list of the hits that you missed while you were surviving. Now you're thriving, you woke up with spoke up, the joke's up. You won't just go to bed without thinking on your anxieties. You may hire me for your next society. Ball games all changed the day they let us out the door. Lockdown, no more YouTube. Got us all smartened up, muttoned up. Who the fuck are you? Powerheads be Reggie, all scared and confused. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist, motherfucker. I'll invoice the principle of every lyrical syllable. While you're overthinking, I'm making miracles that'll floor you, ignore you. Your self-loathing boils the pots of indecisions that you wish you could be circumventing. So just envision what we live in. I'll be giving away these rhymes like they pancakes. Stand and wait and wish to remake what we already did with these tapes, as we inventing a whole new way to spit rhymes. It's a sign of the times that keeps your mind guessing. So close your ears and open your eyes. Watch your fears and don't be afraid to cry. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist, motherfucker. Look, I'm a proud fucking silver medalist, so don't meddle with the peddlers. You know the shit is relevant when hell I spit the nicest lyrics that you've ever seen. Up on the scene, backwaters with no gleam. It's obscene the way that I flip these rhymes. He's so clean when I grip these minds. You a god, that's the truth. Don't you wear you a suit? I'd rather buy me a loot. Stand up in the roof like the fiddler. Stand up in the fucking cinemas. Make you bitterer than the smell when you on the shitterer. Ease me a babysitter to change your diapers. They know my cipher's complete with no shoes on my feet. Where all my life is. Hold up your lighters. I just heard this motherfucking beat. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist.
Can you feel it? We're almost done. This piece is almost finished, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close. All I have to do is the detailing on this car, put my signature up there, and then we're done. That's all we got to do. Do the detailing, and then another one is in the back. This one's taken a while. I had to pick up children every afternoon, so I only had like 4 hours a day to work on this thing, which means I have done upwards of 20 hours on this thing. But I love doing this so much that I would do it every single day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish this thing off. All right.
Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist. Oh yeah, that's the return of the lyricist, motherfucker. About to spit a little something up the side of my face. I'm irate like I ate some nasty ass birthday cake. But wait, what if I told you I'm from the land we call friends and strangers are mates? Would you make a point to turn off this song or listen a little longer? I might make the things I say a little stronger. I don't care because my saliva be like a hit of the water from the bonger. Get you so high, make you wanna slap your mom. But it's...
We're done. I'm so pumped about this mural. I just can't get my head away from it. You know what that means? It's time for the sexy, deep cut, beautiful shots. Let's do it.